Our journey began when Casey was 6 months old. He had sun-setting eyes because he was getting pressure on his brain.
There was always something, just from a mother's intuition, that I always felt was a little different. And as time went on, we just sort of labeled Harrison, well, that's Harrison being Harrison.
Grace was about 3.5 when she first started getting some swelling in her eyes. And like most parents, we thought she was starting to develop food allergies.
Casey was diagnosed with an astrocytoma, which is a type of brain tumor.
They did a regular urine test and found that she was dumping massive amounts of protein. She was diagnosed with nephrotic syndrome.
Harrison was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, anxiety disorder, ADHD, absent seizures, and also he's deficient in some of the major neurotransmitters.
It was tough to hear that she was fighting for her life, but also being told that she'll need a kidney transplant as soon as possible. So I started the process as soon as she was off life support so that I could be a kidney donor for her.
The tumor is still there. It's actually protruding into the brain. He's blind in one eye, so his vision is going to be impaired for his life. It's also hit the pituitary gland, which affects growth. So at 12 years old, he's basically in the body of a 6-year-old.
The things we all take for granted day to day will challenge him the rest of his life.
Basically, it translates to Harrison as the world is very different from, you know, quote unquote, the average person. He can't just sit in a regular classroom on his own. Every day is a challenge for him.
Walking into a room 12 hours later to see just a small portion of her blonde hair and all this equipment surrounded her was tough. It buckled my knees. And we basically decided pretty quick that she was fighting and we had to fight along with her.
The care at Children's Hospital is unbelievable.
Casey's been coming here his whole life. He views it as a wonderful place to be.
Just arriving at the doorstep, walking into mental health, Harrison felt good. I mean, he wasn't worried, he wasn't anxious. He was like, yeah, Children's is gonna take care of me.
I got the all clear to donate and she was able to receive my kidney on August 9th of 2010. Through that, I was able to give her a new beginning.
Children's Hospital means our son to us. They've given him a new beginning all the way along.
2 days after Harrison started his medication, I came home from a hard day of work. Harrison greeted me at the door and gave me his first hug on his own accord. And he showed love for the first time without me asking for it. That truly is a new beginning.
Having a little slice of normal. And for some kids that seems boring, but for her that's the world.
We've seen him come out as a little bit of a spokesman, and he has this ability to be able to get up in front of people and speak from the heart and tell his story.
He can now get through a full day of school. He can complete an assignment. He can engage with the other children. He can actually be happy. It's a good feeling to go in and to feel truly taken care of.
It was already a gift that we had her, and the ability that they were able to give us back to her and still have her with us today.
We need a new children's hospital. The rooms were small. There was barely room for the parents to stay and sleep there.
I remember sleeping in the chair beside Casey for days and days at a time. I know we can do better.
Talk to a parent that's been here and has been told that they have to move out of the way so that a doctor can come in and do a treatment on their daughter when they're on life support. We understand they had to do a job, but at the end of the day, that's our baby that's in there. And the more that we can donate, the better hospital that we'll have for our kids.
In a moment of crisis, we truly do need a place of comfort, a place that provides us with the quiet spot so we can truly come in for healing, and our children and our families can receive the services we need.
Every day there's really sick kids in ICU. We got our new beginning, help other kids get theirs.
Please.
Please.
Help us create more new beginnings.
More new beginnings.
Please help us create more new beginnings.